Good evening. I see somebody has joined. Hope everybody's doing all right tonight. Jump in the chat. Let me know who's all watching. We'll get started. If I can ever figure out how to make this thing work. Alright, no fancy countdown. We'll just come on the screen here. Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's doing alright. So, I am running FT8 tonight, and we're just playing around with what we can do with this thing. We're using World Radio League, and so I'm having trouble showing you two screens at one time, unfortunately. If I can refresh this log. That's not what I wanted. Okay, my most recent log did not populate, so let me try to reinitiate that log contact. Should have picked it up. Two 237 and the FT8 is 2237. So it should be fine. Not quite sure what's going on. Good evening. I see a couple people watching. I'll do a log QSO and see if that updates it this time around. And it did not. It did not update for whatever reason. Not sure what may be going on there. Let me just double check that it's not doing it in my Windows environment. Yeah, last log contact is July 5th. Not sure why it is not working. See some folks in the chat here. Let's see what we got. Dave's here. Howdy, y'all. Greg's in the house. Oh boy. Hey Greg, good to see you, buddy. Glad you're in here. I'm not quite sure what I've got going on here with StreamYard tonight. Something is wonky. Because I click on one chat and my screen share stays. I click on another one and it goes away. It's so weird. See that? I don't know what's going on. But I got some issues here, clearly. And I don't think this is going to work tonight, y'all. I just figured I'd jump on here and play with it. Well, let's see if that helps. Nope. As soon as I click on another chat, it freaks out on me. So let me just kill this one off. Now I'll see what it does. Nope, it's still killing it. There's something wonky going on with StreamYard tonight. Greg says, I'm glad I'm not the only one that has issues. Greg, do you use StreamYard too? Because it should not be killing the screen share. Let me click on... You don't use StreamYard. Okay, so it's not a StreamYard issue then. It's a me issue. Well, normally StreamYard doesn't give me any issues. Normally. But tonight, it does not want to work. I'm going to stop my screen share altogether and start it over and see if that fixes this. Alright. OBS, I build everything myself. So OBS is great. I use OBS a lot at work. But for this particular platform, me having multiple people come on at one time, OBS is better than Zoom, if you ask, or StreamYard is better than Zoom, if you ask me. Too many things can go wonky with OBS. But like I say, usually this all works normal. I don't understand what's going on, because I click on a chat and it goes away. Unless it has something to do with that background. This is the first time I've ran this background. Let me change back to our normal background here and see if anything's happening. Nope. It's like I click every other chat and it freaks out. I have no idea. There's got to be a bug going here somewhere. Well, anyway, let's just work some FT8 anyway. The heck, it's not a World Radio League issue. It's something else. Let me switch back over to stop screen. Pull up another screen here. All right. I'll get this World Radio League bug worked out. It has something to do with that UDP port. And I don't tip... Well, tell you what. Let's do this. WSJTX. I run W... I run JTDX, typically. And I'm wondering if it's not like in JTDX. I've had this to work before, and I've messed it up somehow. See several people joining. Good evening. Welcome in. Just figured we'd get on and do a little casual something tonight. Alright, I gotta set all this up here. Bear with me here. We are running. That is a U. How about an I? ICOM. Where are you? 7300. COM3 19200. Test. Test is good. PTT is good. Alright, we're ready to rock and roll here. Greg says I run 2 computers, one for stream only, the other's radio stuff I do. So yeah, that makes sense. I kinda am, but kinda not. I'm running the Windows partition in Parallels, and that is typically how I do, or the Windows partition I'm running in Parallels through my Mac. So it's kind of 2 computers, but not kind of not at the same time. Alright, got an answer from KU8RLY. That's good. At least we know something's working right. Okay, it logged that other one finally, so it is working. That's good. Maybe there's just a little delay. Guys, I am thankful to announce that I am now an affiliate of World Radio League, and I truly believe in their software. Of course, it's getting newer and newer stuff all the time. I'll go ahead and log this guy. He's close enough, I guess. But if you are interested in the paid premium memberships, we do have a discount code for you. WorldRadioLeague.com. You see it going across the bottom of your screen now. And coupon code HamshackTV10. You get 10% off the paid memberships. And folks, they're not that expensive. They're pretty inexpensive. So check that out. WorldRadioLeague.com. Let's see here. Where am I on the waterfall? Okay, I'm right there in a pretty noisy section. Let me adjust here. There we go. Change my TX. Alright. See what happens here. And you can see our next contact went in. KU8RLY. Fantastic. So if you're new to World Radio League and don't know how this is working, let me explain it a little bit here for you. There's a cat control that you can download. Of course, it's still in beta 1.02, unless I'm running a dated version, but that's what I've got. It's WRL cat control. You can get it straight out of the World Radio League website. You'll dial in your radio, your COM port, and then your baud. Start radio connection, which mine's already going. That's why you see this red stop here. Then you go down here to your WSJTX, and you can do your UDP port, and then what logbook you want it to go. You want your contacts to go in, which I have several logbooks there, and then start listening. Normally this would say start listening, but in my case it says stop listening, which I don't listen anyway. And 3WER in the house. Greg! I am in Greg's time slot. That wasn't intentional, buddy. I'm just getting on here playing around tonight. I got some new icons up here on World Radio League. What is this? One day, current logging streak. You've logged a contact today. Your streak is safe for today. Thank you. That's awesome. And then you got a one week. That is the first time I've seen that. So if you're wanting to work some FT8 with me, I'm on 40 meters. 40 meters, FT8 7.074. Currently operating on the 15s and 45s, or as I call it, the odds. There we go. Papa Charlie 2 Juliet. Not sure where that is. And it's not going to tell me. Page PC. Is that Brazil? Maybe? We'll find out soon enough. See several of you in the chat, or at least joining in. Welcome in. Appreciate you coming on in here. Jump in the chat. Let me know who's all watching, that kind of stuff. Oh well, there's a workaround. Alright, so we got another station working us. The Papa Charlie 2 Juliet did not work out, minus 24 on my receive of him. So he's probably barely hearing me. He probably saw me one time and that's it. Now we are working WA4YWM. I probably didn't respond to him quick enough last time, so we'll try again. Let me pull the music down here a little bit, y'all. So I've built some things here that are going to, there we go. We're getting a response now. Got him. Roger, roger, roger. I've got some sound effects now. So, here's one. You can imagine sometimes that we might use that. Oh, I've got my loop on. Oops. You can imagine sometimes that we might use that. So, stay tuned to live streams. We got other things. That's a winner's alarm. And, just some fun stuff, you know. We're going to make things a lot more fun if we can. Bunch of old Price is Right things. So we're going to have some fun. And, let's see, re-enable here. And you can see our next contact in there, WA4YWM. We also have a new super chat video. This one this one costs you a little bit. We got a special clip that we're going to play now for $100 or better super chats. Somebody pulled 100 last week. Or stream before last, not this past Thursday, but the Thursday before that. So, yeah, we had to find something special to do. Of course, we still got the $1 Million Man. $1 Million Man plays for any super chats or channel members. So get in the chat and let me know if you've messed with World Radio League. Anybody in here, let me know if you've messed with World Radio League. Maybe what your thoughts are, that kind of stuff. Y'all are quiet. Am I streaming too late? I mean, it is almost 11 o'clock my time. There we go. Now we're cooking. Got a Brazil station and a VA station. I think that VA would be Canada. It's too quiet. I gotta put the music back. Let's try some new stuff here. Nope, not that. Bring that down quite a bit there. We're going to try the Spain station first. There's the Spain station. Got him. Minus 16. And then he has me a minus 15. So about equal signal over to Spain. Not too terribly bad. Echo Alpha 4 Kilo Zulu. Let me know if my audio is too hot. My microphone. Been trying to work on some mic gain issues. Oh, here we go. This whole endless, mindless circle. Sending the same report over and over and over again. Waiting for an acknowledgement. Alright, got our Spain station. Perfect. Go ahead and have that acknowledged. We'll move on to the next one. Maybe our Canada station will come back. Alright, as you can see, World Radio League popped it up there. Echo Alpha 4, Kilo Zulu. Running good ALC, so we should be getting out there pretty good. Tiny, 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 minuscule bit of SWR. We're still good, though. Running about a 1.2 to 1. Not bad. So what's everybody been up to? Saturday night? You're not just sitting around nerding it out with ham radio, are you? Kilo Alpha 8, Julia India Lima from Echo Lima 97. Got him minus 15. Let's see what report we get. So he sends me a +6. Very good signal he's receiving me. Fantastic. Go ahead and get him in the log. Alright, got the Kilo Alpha 8 station in the log. There he is. So while we're calling CQ again, let's take a look and let y'all see how this all looks. So this is the station we just worked. And forgive the internet, we're doing a lot of stuff at one time. A lot of stuff. I've got a stream going on 2 different computers and a lot of graphic requirements, so it's slowing things down. We got Tom Anderson. Tom Anderson. He is a member of World Radio League on the free subscription. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all wrong with the free subscription. Don't see any contacts though. He probably signed up, played with it, and went and did something else. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. Nothing wrong with that at all. November 1, Echo Delta Fox from Fox November 42. Got him at a -9. We'll see what he comes back with. He's got me at a -15. Not bad. It's doable. It's usable. Again, guys, super chats are available if you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily. We appreciate that. Also, we have channel memberships also available. You can see those scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Got a few different license classes. Well, we call them the tiers of the channel memberships are license classes, but it doesn't matter what your license class is. You can be whatever you want. And we also have a radioactive tier. Those are for super fans only that love the channel and follow me very closely. So far, we've only got one radioactive member, and that is Jason, KQ4 UEI. We appreciate his support, but we appreciate all of our channel members and all of our super chatters. This wouldn't be a success without you guys. for sure. Haven't seen anybody chat lately at all. Y'all sleeping out there. Don't make me come out there. Don't make me come out there and get y'all. Wake up. It's Saturday night. Don't be a bunch of OMs. Get up and work me. And if you are on FT8 right now, I'm on 40 meters 7.074. More than welcome to come and work me. There we go. KQ4NWD from Echo Mike 60. Got him at a -9. I'm going to try something here. I'm just going to experiment. Let me get rid of this pop filter and see how that changes things. Does anybody notice an audio difference if I move that pop filter out of the way? KQ4NWD has me at a -9. Fantastic. Equal signal on both sides of the equation. Just sent him his Roger, Roger, Roger. So, serious question to you guys. Do you ever catch yourself sending a text to a non-ham and saying RR? Or maybe you tell somebody 73s and they're not a ham? I've caught myself doing that a few times. All right, got their confirmation. There we go. Go ahead and re-enable. Call CQ. So I can hear when I breathe into the mic, since I have that pop filter off. So I don't know if I'll keep it off or not, but it does seem to get in the way a little bit. I do want to shout out channel members now that I see them crawling across the screen. There's a bunch now. It's hard for me to keep them up mentally. Technician tier would be Ham Radio 2.0. Thanks, Jason. We got another Jason, KO4DDG, Berwin Rogers, Pepe, Hotel Bravo 9, Echo Victor Tango, Colin and VK, Ham Radio Crusader, appreciate Freddie Mac, and Wisconsin Ham, which is Wisconsin Dave. In the general tier, we have Tortoise Overland and John Bublix, appreciate him. We have no extra class channel members. You could be the first one, so go ahead and do that. Or and as far as radioactive, we got Jason Lockwood at KQ4UEI. Coming in on the FT8 now, we have Alpha Echo 0 Zulu Victor. Got him at a -04. Had another station calling at the same time, so hopefully we can work through that pretty quick. Let's see. He sent me a -4. I sent him a -4. He sent me an even, a 00, so that's great. Good signal on him. Hopefully we get a 73 and can move on to KE9 Bravo Oscar Oscar. KE9 Boo. Boo. Alright, there we go. Move on to this other station. KE9 Bravo Oscar Oscar. I'm going to put the pop filter back on. I'm uncomfortable without it. Is that weird? It's just weird for me to not have it on. Although I don't feel like I'm as loud now. And I want to be good and loud. But I don't want the pops with it or the breathing noise. Like I can barely hear myself breathing now that I got the pop filter on. KQ4NWD was a World Radio League member. Let's take a look, see who we got here, because I see a special icon. Guys, my goal is to make all of y'all World Radio League members. And you don't have to pay for World Radio League. Let me remind you of that. You do not have to pay for it. There is a free tier. And it's really, really cool, really, really easy. You just sign up for an account and start logging. It's as simple as that. So here we go. KQ4 NWD is Robert Myra. Running lab of 599. TX500 Discovery and DX Commander Expedition antenna. Fantastic. Got a lot of contacts here. A lot of contacts. Really cool stuff. He's relatively active on it too. That's cool. Appreciate you being a World Radio League member there, Robert, if you're watching the stream. And like I say, guys, you can become a World Radio League member as well. It's super easy. Just sign up. And again, here's that free tier. Free tier... free tier is going to be really basic features, though. But it's enough. It works. I am not running 450 watts. I need to pull that down. My antenna would be smoked if I was running 450 watts right now with the heavy duty cycle. But again, free tier is fine, but we do have channel members, or not channel memberships, paid memberships for World Radio League available. And you can actually get a discount if you use my coupon code HamShackTV. Get 10% off their paid memberships, and folks, are cheaper than QRZ, I can tell you that. So I think you'll enjoy it. I really believe in World Radio League. I believe it's the future of ham radio. Not just in logging either. There's a lot of other cool stuff coming down the pike, I believe. See several people just joining the stream. Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Just running some FT8 and messing with World Radio League tonight. There we go. Whiskey Bravo 2, Romeo Fox. Just sent him a plus 18, really strong signal. Steve's in the house, says, hey. And some of you tuning in may notice I've got some weird things going on tonight, so I really can't click on chats to acknowledge them. Super chats, of course, I will click on those, but any others I'm going to try to avoid, because if you notice what just happened with Steve when I clicked on him, by the way, KO4WIY, appreciate you being here, Steve. My whole screen goes nuts, and I just can't understand what's going on with it. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to exclusively migrate to World Radio League as far as my logging goes. It's just too easy, guys. It's too easy. Got the World Radio League app for logging on the go, or on the go, I should say. It's pretty intuitive when you use cat control too. I got a -3 from WB2RRF. Wrapping up that QSO now with Roger. Well, he didn't hear me. Let's try it one more time. Yep, and Dave says desktop app is coming, and I clicked on it anyway. That's true. It is coming. The cat control is a desktop app. It's already a desktop app for the cat control side of it, but the application itself is not yet a desktop app. But that's coming, guys. That's coming, and that's really exciting stuff. We're just going in this mindless circle with WB2RRF for such a positive signal. He cannot hear, or well, it's not a positive signal, it's a -3, but still, that's a pretty reasonable, strong signal. I'm going to let it go for maybe 2 more times. If he don't get me, I'm just going to go ahead and log it and move on. Dave says there are other things coming for cat control as well. That is very true. Dave is actually a beta tester for the World Radio League, so he's got some of the inside knowledge there. It's exciting stuff coming. Alright, let's change up the music. Alright, go ahead and go back hot. Calling CQ 7074. 7074. Cannot believe I just said "ought." I hate that phrase, but I just said it for whatever reason. And if you're new to the FT8, FT4 world of things, you notice on my log, November 0 Whiskey. Ooh, German station. Let's see if we can grab him. That's a weak signal though, minus 24. November 0 Whiskey is listed as MFSK. That means it's an FT4 contact. Sometimes they log, well, this one's logged as FT4 and that one is not. And the reason that is FT4 is because I imported that one. Shows I worked WM3PEN on FT8. I don't remember doing that. Because I know I worked him on D-Star. Right there he is. I'm not going to get that one. Nope, not going to happen. Go back to CQ mode. That's pretty boring music, wasn't it? Let's see what else we got here in my list. That one's a good one. So I've had somebody ask me about where my inspiration for some of my music comes from. Tortoise is in the house. Hey, Tortoise. Tortoise is channel member under the general class membership. Appreciate Tortoise. Good to see you, buddy. Some people have asked me where my music comes from. Where's the inspiration for it? Well, some of it is built in to StreamYard. Some of it I've personally uploaded. Dave says, howdy, Michael. Things like that one, that's built in. That's built in. That one's built in. Same. I don't like any of these. Now, you've heard me use NITE Drive. I use that with a lot of my live streams. I do like that one. And this one is built into StreamYard, I should say. This one's also built in. I don't like it either. But this one, everybody knows this one. That's the Hamshake TV theme. It's actually a song by Andrew Langdon. And it is called Loop Caught. And then I've got a few others on here that I've done. This one is the generic from Motion Array. I use that for breaking news and weather nets. Geographer, after all, the one I was just playing right there. That one is one that I put in. This one you heard just a few minutes ago, that's called Through the Crystal by Jeremy Blake. And this is The Tides by Emil. So, at the end of the day, here's what the deal is with these and where I found them. They're actually YouTube. They're on YouTube Music. There are some royalty-free things out there on YouTube Music. One of them is, and we're going to switch sides here. Let's see if we can pull some people in on the other side of the TX here. See if we can do some evens. Anyway, there's a YouTuber I watch quite frequently, and his name is Brady Brandwood. And Brady, you're going to find this funny, guys, but he is actually famous because he bought a grocery store lobster and kept it as a pet. Now, guys, that was a pretty fascinating story when he did that. And the lobster lived for 3 years. Mind you, that's nothing compared to what a lobster usually lives. Lobsters can live 100 years or so. But it's a really fascinating story. Well, anyway, Brady is a very accomplished videographer. Actually does the stuff professionally like I do. And he uses these exact songs. Geographer, Through the Crystal, The Tides, and Loop Caught. Those are the four songs that he uses in his videos that I like the most, so I picked them up. Michael says, let me find a USB cable and I'll see you on FT8. Well, come on, buddy. Could always use contact. Let me get rid of all this junk. All this is just non-necessary stuff. So I clicked my CQ only button. So that'll clear out a bunch of this other stuff that is just in the way. If you do want to work me, I'm on the FT8 7074, 40 meters. Currently working the evens. And guys, don't forget, just because it's not a Thursday night, that doesn't mean Super Chats aren't available. If you want to support the channel, Super Chats are there. We certainly appreciate any opportunities there. You can also become a channel member if you haven't already. So not getting any responses here. Let's try to see if we can grab this this Canadian station. VE2 November Charlie. Come on in here. Let's see if we can get you. Andy M0 APX is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. You can see we're running the old product in the background there, and it is working great. Once I got my UDP correct, it's been working flawlessly. Very important, guys. If you do want to use FT8 with World Radio League, you'll want that UDP set correctly. Very important. Still not able to pull this this other station out. Let's see if we can grab N5 NLL. or N5LL. Ooh, now I know I ain't pulling anybody in. I'm gaining SWR. Let me retune. A lot of times what it means, guys, if your SWR starts to gain at a slow pace, that means your transformer out there is getting too hot. Now, people fuss and fuss and fuss at me all the time. They say, oh, you don't need to run 100 watts on FT8. And while that may be true, you're going to get more contacts that way. It's just the way it is. I can prove, or well, it's hard for me to prove, but I've tried just sticking with, 20 watts, 30 watts, 40 watts, 50 watts. Doesn't work as good as 100 watts. You'll just sit there and spin your wheels. So I run 100 watts. Let's see if we can get MXL. I know I've worked him several times. Michael says, hi, Andy. Okay, SWR is a little better. It's still a little higher than I like, but it's up there. It's better. Running about a 1.3 to 1. Andy says, hey, Tortoise Overland. There we go, KA1MXL -1. I sent him a received at +6. Fantastic. I have not, Andy. Andy says, did I see the new call sign keychains on the website? No, I have not. We're going to look at them, though. By the time we come back, he'll be back on there. There they are. Those are cool. 925. Guys, go to N0APX.com and click on shop, and you'll be able to get this. If you want a call sign keychain, Andy's got them. 3D printed. We're right there on the spot. Also, if you're and there's our entry. We'll go ahead and hit OK on that and enable for the next one. He's also got these NFED biscuits. He's got the NFED 40, the NFED 20. One is assembled, one is not assembled. So if you want to put it together yourself, that's great. You'll get a little bit of a price off on it. But if you want it pre-assembled, you can get that at a premium. Really cool stuff. And you can see by the time we've already came back to World Radio League, the KA1MXL is already logged. Awesome. AE0ZV, who we worked just a little while ago, is a World Radio League member. Let's go ahead and open it up and take a look at him. And again, guys, if you're not already a World Radio League member, I highly, highly encourage it. It is fantastic. And the great thing about it is it's free. The thing about the free is it's going to have a few less features than the paid versions, and that's okay. If you want a basic log, you can do that in World Radio League, no charge whatsoever. However, the paid versions, guys, there's a lot more fun there. A lot more fun. And if you are interested in a paid membership, I do have a discount code to offer you. You'll just put Hamshack TV 10. That's Hamshack TV 10 at checkout there, and you'll get 10% off their memberships. Well worth it, guys. Well worth it. If you're like me and have a logbook that has over 10,000 contacts in it, you'll want the paid membership. That way you can import those call signs. There's Portugal. I'll let this go, let this cycle, and then we'll start hunting. Yep, Andy's got it there in the chat. Ham Shack TV 10. Ham Shack TV 10. That is the coupon code for the extra 10% off. See if we can get November 1 EZ. We'll see if he's really EZ or NZ or EZ. Try to be fair to my friends across the pond. They're the ones that want to say Z. When I think of the term Z, I think of the boss on Men in Black, Rip Torn's character. No luck for EZ. Let's, well, we already got MXL. See if we can get this KB7GK. Weak signal coming into me, though, minus 24, so we'll see what we can get. It's very, very rare that I work a minus 24 station. HL5 BBD's on Talk Group 91 on DMR right now. He is literally on 91 all the time. You can virtually call him anytime you want and get him. Okay, no luck with that. Let's go for this KQ4NWD. See if we can grab him. I've got this new device up here. Let me take it up full and let y'all see it. It's pretty exciting little thing. Picked it up from Gigaparts on see you, Andy, glad to see you. Picked this up from Gigaparts a few weeks ago on Jason's Let's Make a Deal stream. It's the DV Megacast. It's basically an M1KE but a desktop version. Again, just to be clear, it's not a Shark RF device, but it's basically all in one. DMR, D-Star, and Yaesu System Fusion. Uses a Yaesu microphone with the RJ45 connector. Really, really cool device. Easy to set up. Again, I got that from Gigaparts. No affiliation with Gigaparts, but we love them, what they do, and those Let's Make a Deal live streams with on Jason's channel are really fun. Really fun. And those usually tend to happen on the night of my live stream, and we're very, very happy to slide out of the way to allow that. Guys, we're going to try to get another contact or two, and then we'll probably call it a night here. Let's get SXE, KM4 SXE, and see what we got. So one easy way to tell if somebody's a World Radio League member or not, and this isn't 100% the gospel truth, but a quick way to see whether oh, you're not even seeing my screen, sorry guys, is right over here. You can see how their picture's different. And usually if they've got a picture, they've signed up for a membership of World Radio League. Again, memberships to World Radio League are 100% free. And that's fine. But again, you get a lot more features if you have a paid membership, and we do have that available. Tortoise says, computer's wonky. All right, Michael, that's not a big deal. If we don't work you tonight, that's all right. There's KQ4 NWD. We'll get him finished off. Try to work him and maybe one more contact, and I'm going to call tonight because we're coming up on an hour. About 30 minutes from midnight here on the East Coast. Let's change up this music one more time. Get something new in here. How about the old favorite? The Ham Shack TV theme. Here we go, going in circles again. I got our RR73 from KQ4NWD. Let's see if we can get our last one in here. Go ahead and start calling CQ again here. And you know what? Just for some good luck, come on down. That is probably the most cheesy thing I've ever done on Ham Shack TV. With the exception of the tutu the other night. Guys, if you didn't see the tutu, go back on last week's live stream. Or this past Thursday's live stream. Crazy. Can't believe they talked me into that. SWR is getting wonky again. Alright, here's what we're gonna do, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down. It's I'm apparently 40 meters for some reason. It heats up that transformer out there, so it can be tricky. Guys, again, appreciate you watching. Thanks for being a loyal channel member here this late night stream. Not only are we on YouTube, but we're also streaming on Facebook and Twitch. Trying out Twitch, seeing if we can get any traction from there. Again, appreciate you watching. If you want to be a channel member, channel memberships are available down below. You'll see the join button there. Also, we got super thanks and super chats. Those are available too. And also, again, tonight's video is brought to you by the World Radio League. I love World Radio League products. Go check them out. WorldRadioLeague.com. You've seen it operate tonight. It's fantastic. Go check it out. Use my coupon code HamShackTV. You'll get 10% off those great membership prices. See you on the next one, guys. 73s. AA4WX. Have a good weekend. WSCB 693. We might have to do a freebie here. What do you say? You want to do a freebie? Here's the freebie. No super chats tonight, but we'll give you a freebie.
Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man. All right.
Good night, everybody. 73s.